back to the IT show. Happy New Year. So I'm trying not to say I'm back because I know every time I come and I say I'm back and then I disappear. But this year I really want to be more consistent. Not super consistent like every week, but I just don't want to disappear. So maybe every month at least. Fingers crossed it works because I actually have a lot on my plate, but wish me luck. So today I want to talk about picking a word for the year. At the beginning of the year, many people make New Year resolutions. These days, some people just don't because they feel like after a few weeks, everything is back to normal, and so they just don't see the point. Personally, I still make New Year resolutions, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about picking a word for the year. So something easier that you can do is pick just one word for the year. It's definitely easier than making New Year resolutions. So pick just one word for the year, a word you want to focus on, something that is meaningful to you, something you feel like can help you when you are making decisions, something you want to act as a guide for you throughout the year, and something that ultimately will help you become a better person. I've been hearing this on a podcast and I actually was discussing it with a friend on New Year's Eve, and funny enough, when we went for mass that evening or that night, that was actually what the priest talked about. So I'm like, this is actually a thing, picking one word for the year. And it's like just one word. There are so many words you can pick. So how do you go about choosing just one word? One thing you can do is think about something you struggled with last year or something you struggle with currently, and think about one word you feel like you can focus on that will help you through that struggle. For me, I'm trying to decide between two words. I'm trying to decide between forgive and cheerful. Forgive because I actually find it difficult to forgive others as well as myself. Sometimes I just think about things that I did before, and I'm like, I still get angry at myself now, and I'm like, how could you even do that? That's so stupid. So I'm trying to remind myself to just let go, move on. This is where you are now. You're happy, okay. Let's try to move on from that. So that's why I want to choose forgive. And then forgiving others when you don't have anything in you just makes you happier. And then cheerful because, well, I'm not the most cheerful person. When I'm in a good mood, you see, but when I'm not in a good mood, it's difficult for me to pretend. I'm so but then there are some people that you meet and they're all nice and just always happy and just always and whenever you interact with them, you leave feeling happy, and that's the kind of person I want to be. So yeah, I want to be cheerful. I want to be someone that forgives more. So I'm trying to decide between forgive and cheerful. I'm leaning more towards cheerful though, because I feel like when I don't hold anything in me, when I'm not angry with anyone, then I'll find it easier to be cheerful. So I feel like if I hold on to being cheerful, then maybe forgiveness also would be a part of that. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Another thing you can do in terms of picking a word is you can think of who you want to be, and then think of characteristics that would describe that person you feel like you want to grow into, that person you want to become, and then think of one word you feel like embodies those characteristics, and that could be your word for the year. And the thing is, there are really no rules on the words you can choose. Some examples of words you can choose are bloom, grow, family, happiness, joy, strength, enough, just anything. The podcast I was talking about, her word for last year was daughter, and she chose daughter because last year she really wanted to work on her relationship with God. She wanted to get to know God more, have that father-daughter relationship with God. She wanted to own her identity as daughter of the King of Kings. So she was okay, and anything that she did, whenever she saw herself sad or she was trying to make a decision, she always reminded herself whose daughter she was. And like, I mean, towards the end of the year, she talked about the fact that she was really happy that she chose the word daughter. So really, it could be any word. There are no limits, but just pick one word and think of how it can help you. Just try to focus on it, and sometimes just that one word may help you with like making all your other resolutions come true or like happen. Yeah, so that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you are now thinking about the word. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and once again leave a comment. Share your thoughts. What's your word for the year and why did you choose it? But as always, guys, remember, impossible is nothing. Till next time,